And I think Anand, one school for him is not enough. He should have a network of SURANA high-tech schools. And for the trustees, I think in your 40th year, you have really, apart from nurturing so many children, future generations, you've also now led the path to the leapfrog them into the next century. And for that, we're extremely grateful. So thank you all. And I hope you have a wonderful time here today. And may your tribe grow.
Mr. Tito wants you to, we've got a lot of kids here. Just some safety words to them for the future in AI. And of course, if they should be a leader like you, that'll be great. That's what he wants to say. Please.
Okay. So I know there's a lot of the future generation here. And so these are my thoughts for all of you. And, we all grew up saying that we must try, we must do our best, we must work hard, and we must get the best marks in class. So today I'm telling all of you that all of you can just do it because you have everything, you have the power within you to do it. And if all of you make up your minds that you will achieve the best possible in your class, in your studies, in your education, but the whole world is there for you to capture. So learn to fly at this age. And please remember that the world is really very small compared to the size of your imagination. So dare to dream, dare to imagine, dare to fly, because each one of you will be a future leader if you just decide you're going to do it today. So I wish you all the very best, especially for the next gen who's sitting at the back, because I think our country depends on all of you. And India is a great country. And, in every aspect, the Indians have outshone themselves. They're top CEOs in the US. They control all the research labs globally. They're the best scientists, Nobel Prize winners, and each one of you will be a winner in the future. So thank you and God bless.
Thank you, ma'am, for your enlivening speech. We totally agree with you on what all you said about our secretary and correspondent, Shri Anand Surana. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, madam. Good afternoon and welcome all. Good news is Anilji has arrived and he is expected in less than 10 minutes. He's almost close to Gindi. And Preetha-ji, thank you so much today. Truly appreciate it. I always adore her for her personality, for her vision, for her leadership. One woman, if you could really ask me, whom I could say in the industrial fraternity, whom you could adore and see the prosperity and growth, is always Preetha-ji. Guys, Surana, welcome. That's how we honor our guest, Preetha-ji. Thank you so much. And thank you for accepting our invitation today, truly. Friends, Preetha-ji did appreciate the infrastructure. I'm sure many of you, if not visited, please do visit. We're right here. And we would like to recognize the people behind who actually put a lot of their effort along with us. They always say that building up homes, you need just architects, but it wasn't that for the school. School, you actually needed the experts in terms of teachers, in terms of your principal, take the inputs from the academic directors, take the inputs from the CEOs. So it was like every inch or every of the square foot, what you could see there is we brought in value-based teaching and learning. That's exactly what the whole idea was. With that being said, I would like to invite and honor a few of my teammates who actually helped us do that. But Stephen Happel, who's in UK, not here, but Mr. Arvind, our architect in India. Mr. Arvind, can you please come up, sir? Mr. Arvind is here? Oh, come on in. Very good. And Mr. Sendil from CG Constructions. Mr. Sendil, if you're here, please come forward, sir. Mr. Arvind, Ms. Sujita is here? Ms. Sujita, please come forward. Guys, they deserve a good round of applause. It really worked hard to make sure they deliver us. And good part is, COVID was a challenge. We had a lot of issues going on. And then comes, climatic condition challenges in Chennai. But one thing I should appreciate with CG Construction, Mr. Sendil, was he promised us he will build up his building in 7 to 9 months, and it gave whole 42,000 square feet in 7 months. Thank you, Mr. Sendil. Truly commendable. And thank you, Mr. Arvind, for roaming around, pushing, fighting with us globally, and thank you for setting this up. Truly commendable. Guys, they deserve a good round of applause.
Friends, I firmly believe, though I'm connected with education for more than 40 years, any institution can only come up with a good team leader, a good principal. And SURANA school was extremely lucky to have Jayanti Balchandran as a principal for so many years. We didn't, though she is now going to touch shortly 80, we didn't want to leave her. We made him academic director. Today, what has been conceived by late Pannalaji, because she has also worked with Pannalaji Surana and the entire family. I consider her as a part of the family. She has been the architect in bringing up this school. When you see here Anand or Vinod or Rajesh, all these brothers have been a student of hers. And she can feel proud today that her students are doing well. The school, which was considered, later became CBSE, today turning to be international school under your leadership, madam. So I have great pleasure in requesting Srimati Preeta Reddy to kindly honor on behalf of all of us, our academic director, Jayanti Balchandran. Please give a big hand.
A principal is the driving force of any school, and you're very fortunate to have with us Ms. Kiran Merchant, a dynamic mentor and accomplished educator with more than 2 decades of experience with international curriculum. She's a true leader, innovator, a role model to all teachers and students. I now call upon our principal, Ms. Kiran Merchant, to address the gathering.
Honorable President Shri Kailash Maldugarji, respected Academic Director Mrs. Jayanti Balachandranji, respected trustees, board members, invitees, parents, teachers, and students. A very good morning to all of you. I would like to thank Dr. Preetaji to graciously accept our invitation, and I'm truly humbled by her presence here. They say the journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. Today, we stand here at the threshold of a new beginning because of a small step taken by our founder, Sri Pannalal Ji Surana, 40 years ago when he started the CBSE school, SJT Surana Jain Vidyalaya. The idea of an international school came up in 2016 with the aim of creating an institution that will provide education for global citizenship and prepare students to handle the challenges of the volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous world, VUCA world as they call it. Now, throughout the ideation and execution, it was very clear that Surana High Tech would not be an ordinary school. It would be an extraordinary school, a futuristic school. For me as a principal, it is a huge opportunity to establish this futuristic school by setting high standards of academic excellence, to be a trendsetter and leverage technology as a hands-on learning resource rather than a passive medium of learning, to provoke intellectual curiosity in the minds of students and the teachers, to collaborate with agencies and other institutions to further the learning experiences of our students, to ensure that Surana High Tech is a school where minds are not just filled, but are formed to handle the challenges of life at school and beyond. To develop a pedagogy where knowledge is not boxed in the textbooks, fragmented in subjects, but is drawn from personal experiences and connected to the realities of the world around our students. We know that the world economy no longer pays you for what you know, but for what you can do with what you know. Therefore, application of knowledge shall be the core of our deliverable. My focus will also be to develop a dedicated team of teachers and lead it well to foster a healthy school culture of learning and development. Our choice of International Baccalaureate as the Education Board is a step in this direction. The International Baccalaureate, called IB, popularly known as IB, is specially designed to not just provide deeper understanding of the concepts, but allow students to develop transferable skills and also attributes such as critical thinking, international mindedness, resilience, creativity, so that they can thrive in whatever they choose to pursue. The management of the school has not spared any effort to ensure that the school stands tall for nurturing young minds and integrates all the elements of an IB school, experiential learning being at the heart of it. Our teachers, who already have rich experience in international education, were further trained by Matthew Cromwell, a renowned trainer with IB. It was arranged for me to visit our partner school, High Tech High in California, to understand the nuances of experiential learning. Our team also visited the best IB schools in our country to gain useful insights to implement the IB curriculum. With all this support and a dedicated team of teachers, I'm confident that we will deliver to become an institution of repute and an important landmark in the education landscape of Chennai and beyond. I wish all the stakeholders of the school all the very best. Thank you for gracing this occasion and have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma'am. I now request our academic director, Srimati Jayanti Palachandar, who is an indispensable part of the school, to address the gathering.
A very good morning to everybody. Inviting eminent personalities to such momentous function add charisma. And we had Dr. Preeta Reddy, who is not new to the school. She has visited our school earlier as chief guest. She has shared her impressions. Now there are new terms coming up in our society. After COVID, new normal. In history, we saw before BC and AC. Now we talk of before COVID and after COVID. Now I'm going to talk about when Pannalalji was in the management and when Anand Surana took over the management of the school with his brothers. What is the difference between the two? In 1984, the school was handed over to me as a newborn baby. Kulapati Balakrishna Joshi ji called me. I am handing over this baby to you with your motherly affection. I hope you will bring it to name and fame. That was the beginning. We got middle school affiliation, and when there was clamor for more admission, they built another school and we got affiliation for senior secondary school, much against criticism, unapproval by the chairman of CBSE, who said, you do not have ground, so we will not grant you. I had to meet him at his office. He gave me 10 minutes, but he spent 45 minutes with me. He learned about my background, earlier services from BITS Pilani as a professor to the, and he said, I will come in person and inspect the school. Based of my expectation, I will grant you. Ours is the first school to get recognition without land, and CBSE formulated different schedules, ABC, schools having land, open my ground, schools having access to corporation ground, like that. And it was, I retired. I was happily settled down in London with my children. Anand Surana took over the management of the school. When the management changed hands, he traced my whereabouts to London and he called me, Madam, I need your support. I said, okay, it is my baby. I will come for 1 or 2 years. I came in 2007, but in 2023, I still stand before you, the academic director of the school. God has devious ways. Who can think of a second inning after retiring at the age of 60? Today I am 80 and standing before you. I owe my gratitude to Anand Surana, who was my student in half knicker. He was in 6th standard when I came, took over as the principal of the school. But somehow he recognized me and he said, I need your support. I said, okay, I will come. 2007 became 2008. We celebrated Silver Jubilee in a very grand fashion, whereas US Consulate David Hopper was the chief guest. Now, after Silver Jubilee, we trios, Kailashmal Dugga as president, Anand Surana as secretary of the school, and I as the academic director, we met. Okay, Silver Jubilee ho gaya. What should we do? What next? That is the time started saying we have to build a school outside Saukarpet if we want name and fame. And the idea, what kind of school, what should be the type of education we should give. Meanwhile, Dr. Abdul Kalam came as for our Pearl Jubilee celebrations in 2013. Dr. Abdul Kalam used to say, you have to dream. If you cannot dream, how can it come true? And dream is not something which you see while you are sleeping. A dream is something which you does not allow you to sleep. And this is where it started. I'm happy Mr. Anil Agarwal has landed, and I conclude. From 2007 to 2023, we face a lot of criticism, turbulent waves attacking us, but we never got destabilized. We never lost courage and conviction. And today, we have built the school. It is not one person's contribution. Trinities, Kailash Malduga, Anand Surana, and myself, we put all our energies together, and against all oddities, against all challenges, we have made the impossible to dedicate this unique institution to the memory of our founder on his 28th anniversary. Thank you all.
Thank you very much, ma'am, for your kind words of wisdom. We'll definitely live up to what you all did for the CBSE school here at the international school. Chief guest, Shri Anil Agarwal, founder and chairman, Vedanta Group, has arrived, and we have done, and the lighting of lamp is happening in the school. You have a live relay here. It's a great privilege today that we have our chief guest, Ms. Shri Anil Agarwal, is unveiling the plaque, will unveil the plaque of SURANA High Tech International School. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Chairman, sir. This will be etched in our memory whenever we look at that forever for whoever visits the school. Thank you very much, sir. They'll shortly join us here on stage. We welcome our chief guest, Shri Anil Agarwal, founder and chairman, Vedanta Group to Surana High Tech International School. Hearty welcome to you, sir. We are all eagerly waiting for you and are very, very happy to have you with us today. Welcome, sir. Yeah, right. Hearty welcome to you once again, sir. Shri Anil Agarwal ji is an epitome of simplicity and humility. He strongly believes that courage, conviction, and commitment should underlie one's goal, realizing success in life. May I request our president, Shri Kailash Maldagarji, to honor our esteemed chief guest, Shri Anil Agarwal ji. Our president would like to say a few words about the chief guest.
Surana School, a very proud to welcome you, sir. Friends, it can only be love for education and love for Rajasthan community, which could bring a person all the way from London to be here this morning. वैसे आप लोगों ने अनिल जी के बारे में बहुत कुछ सुना है। मैंने अनिल जी से सबसे पहले सन 2000 के अंदर जयपुर के अंदर राजस्थान फाउंडेशन के द्वारा जो कॉन्क्लेव हुआ था, उस समय मैंने इनसे परिचय किया था और उस समय ही मुझे लगा कि एक ऐसा खूंखार आदमी है, ज्वलंत आदमी है, जो खुद के लिए, देश के लिए, समाज के लिए कुछ करना चाहता है। और उन्होंने इन गत 20 सालों के अंदर जो पूरे देश, पूरे विश्व के अंदर एक नई ख्याति एज मेटल किंग के ऊपर, मेटल किंग के रूप में वेदांता के रूप में जो की है, वो वास्तव में बहुत ही प्रशंसनीय है। हम सब चाहते हैं कि हमारे बच्चे आपसे इंस्पिरेशन लें, हमारे भी बच्चे एंटरप्रेन्योर बने, आपसे प्रेरणा लें। और आज आप, प्लेन थोड़ी लेट हो गई, सीधे प्लेन से, अब समझ लीजिए 10 घंटे की ट्रेवल करके सीधे प्लेन से बिना कुछ चेंज किए अपने आप को यहाँ पर आना हम सब के लिए एक प्रेम दर्शाता है। और इट शोज हिज ग्रेट डिटर्मिनेशन, ह्यूमिलिटी and to be with all of us. So we have great pleasure in welcoming you, sir. So we'll felicitate him by putting a garland.
Thank you, sir. May I now call upon our chief guest, Shri Anil Agarwal ji, founder and chairman Vedanta Group, the metal king of the world, to share his life experiences in this highly competitive world.
Vanakkam. Very nice to be here. Mrs. Chanchal Surana, Kailash Malji Dugar, Shanti ji, all four brothers of Suranas. Amazing. They are four pillars. Anand, Sudarshan, amazing. To Tamil Nadu, to come to Chennai, it is like a dream come true. This is a very, very special land of opportunity, land of spiritualism, land of entertainment, land of sports. Anything you talk about, Tamil Nadu is the place. I have not seen anywhere the women empowered what you see in Tamil Nadu. It's amazing how this state is the ahead of everybody. Whether you talk about, I've been told, and I'm seeing almost major manufacturing of entire automobile comes from here. The best of textile which is being used anywhere in the world come from Trichy, from here. The human resources, what you have, you go to Silicon Valley, you go to America, you see people from Tamil Nadu. People don't want John, people want Raghavan. So this, if you see what Tamil Nadu will do in the entertainment, the way they are moving. I had, who came to us yesterday to our house? The film actor? Brian, he's one of the finest actor, and he said, we are watching, we have to go back to Chennai because the technical, what they do, for us, it is, we are catching up. So this is how this Tamil Nadu, especially Chennai. So very pleased to be here. I have been in this state. I'm like one of you, and I just came here, met the Jayalalitha, set up the largest copper business in Tuticorin, then the largest plant of Madras Aluminium, which is in Mettur. We acquired that plant, and we run one of the best school in Mettur. So it's very interesting how this land, I always find this is the land of Karma Bhumi, which is there, and the Jain community, what they have done, how they have integrated with this place is unparalleled. You know, Jain community has his own value. When Ram Mandir was constructed in Ayodhya, then there was a referendum with the entire Hindu community whether Ram Mandir should be constructed or not. The vote came 65%. 35% were not agreeing. Can you believe the entire Jain community has stand up and said Ram Mandir has to be constructed? So this is what the Jain community's strength is. When they determine something, they do it. The discipline what they bring in, the integration what they bring in, उनका एक ही वाक्य रहता है, जो दे दिया सो अपना है, जो रह गया वो सपना है. ये जैन कम्युनिटी की भाषा है. For me, nothing like my young friends, children who are here, and you have brought up into this beautiful land of Tamil Nadu. The entire world look at the youngster. You have girls also in this case? Yeah. The boys and girls, what you can do, you will lead the world. This is your time. In our time, there was a lot of difficulties. Today's time, the way you can take forward what has happened, if you see our culture, our behind, whether it was a Dhruv, Nichiket, whether you talk about Abhimanyu, you talk about anybody at the age of 14, 15, 16, they have achieved. Our Adi Shankaracharya, anything you talk about, you are the people who are innovating, you are the people who are changing the world for the better, make our place as a best of environment. We are very conscious. How do we look at to make sure what we leave this world, and this all in your hand. So very pleased that all of I'm with the youngster. I've especially come for you. I just wanted to see how these young people, I hear so much about this school, the way the foundation has been given, the value system has been created, and you are the people who are going to lead, whether it's in the politics, whether it's a business, because every young people have some idea. They have your own inner, everybody is special, something good in it. Those days has gone where our parents used to push us, be an engineer, be a doctor, be a lawyer. Time has come where you have your own quality. You have your own inner strength and a passion. Please pursue that, because that will take you at a different place. I always said, today's time, a scooty, a laptop, a smartphone is a window to the world. And whatever you are doing, if you can accelerate all of it, is not that I can do it, you can't do it. It's all about you and your determination. Your determination, and this school has to have a great name, and all the young people from India, the world is looking for the Indians, for the Indian children, because we are flexible, we have a value system, we respect our parents, we respect our community. Of course, some of them cannot be vegetarian, but we advocate vegetarian. And the world has started believing when they talk about what is today's, you don't eat, you vegan. So you are promoting vegan, and the whole world, when we used to go in our time, when we used to say vegetarian, people used to look at us very differently. Today, when you say I'm a vegan, people look at you at a respect. So this is your time. I'm looking forward what you young people can do. If there is anything, I can tell you one small story. You know, when I'm in the England from last 27 years, you know, it is like you. I've been thinking I've lived enough in India. I'm not getting my recognition. I don't have a godfather. Nobody recognizing me. And let's go to London, because even I'm a Hindi speaking person, but I used to watch CNBC every day, may not understand even 10%, but was very curious that I have to be something. And I told my wife, let's go to London. And with my two children, my wife went to my children's school. मेरे husband का थोड़ा माथा खराब हो गया है, तो वो जा रहा है, बट 6 महीने का हमको टाइम दे दो, हम वापस आएंगे और हमारे take back our children. With 97, I remember 7th of August, with two of my children, we went to London. Took पार्क लेन में 2 रूम लिए, एक हमारे लिए, एक बच्चों के लिए, और मैंने कहा अपनी वाइफ को कि हम इस जगह पर रूल करेंगे, आ गया हूं, अब कुछ न कुछ करेंगे। एक शेयर्ड ऑफिस लिया, सर्विस ऑफिस, और काम चालू किया कि हमने कहा हमारी कंपनी को हम लिस्ट करना है। मेरी कंपनी को मैंने लिस्ट कराया था इंडिया में, वो $100 मिलियन में कराया था, वो घट के 40 मिलियन हो गया। कभी इसका नोटिस आ जाए, कभी इनकम टैक्स का नोटिस आ जाए, पेपर में खबर आ जाए, वो भाव गिर जाए। तो हमने कहा अभी यहां से निकलते हैं। वहां पहुंचे। माई वाइफ यूज्ड टू कुक एवरी डे, शी इज द बेस्ट कुक। हम लॉयर्स को बुलाते थे, अकाउंटेंट को बुलाते थे, बैंकर को बुलाते थे लंच टाइम में। They will never taken my business seriously, but they love my wife's food. So every day they will come. Within 2.5 years, or maybe 3 years, I listed my company at $2 billion. And I raised $35 billion. So I'm saying to all my youngsters, $35 billion, and invested all into India. So once you have a determined, we are a FTSE 100 company, you can do anything. And especially this school, I've been told, it has a foundation. सिद्धि है इसमें। आप लोग इसमें बच्चे लोग बहुत मेहनत कीजिए, और आप लोग सब लोग प्रॉमिस कीजिए कि हमको कुछ न कुछ बनना है, कुछ न कुछ बनना है, अपने माँ बाप का नाम रोशन करना है, अपने देश का नाम रोशन करना है, अपने आप में। It's what comes out, who knows? But don't let your effort and your focus to move. Your eyeball should not move. Whatever you want, you will be achieved. You will be achieve what your goal is. I know that you people are waiting for a long time. I was thinking, what can I do?